Hey, welcome back to the shop, or should I say my new digs. Today I'm just going to run you through, it's going to be kind of an update video, where I landed, what I got going on, and why I haven't put out a whole lot of videos. First and foremost, if you've watched my prior video, you know I was in the middle of a major move. And a lot of that was my shop, as I stated. In the middle of that move, my dad got pretty sick and he passed away. So I had to obviously deal with that, which kind of turned our entire family upside down. So with the move and that, it's been a process. I'm starting to get settled in. I'm starting to get things kind of organized, but I still haven't got my shop set up yet. But I thought what I would do today is just run you through where I landed, like I said, and kind of give you some ideas of what videos you can expect coming up here in the next few months. So let's get to it. So this is where I landed, 14 acres. My property goes that hedgerow right there, and then over to this tree line here. So of the 14 acres, 10 and a half of it is tenant farming. And then the remaining 3.5 is what I personally use for me and my family. And I maintain my 3.5 acres. There's a portion of the 10 and a half that I take care of for the farmers. I'll show you that. Just a cool property though. Again, this is all tenant farming out in here. Tenant farming over here. I did get a new piece of power equipment to maintain my 3.5 acres, so I'll get a video out, show you what that is, get a video out for you in a little bit. This barn is on the property, but the farmers use it. You know, when I first started looking at this place, I was hoping I'd be able to use that for my shop, but like I said, the farmers use it. This is, again, all that I maintain personally for our family. There's probably about a dozen fruit trees. These are all cherry, apple, there's a couple nut trees. Where I'm going is I'm working over to show you where I plan on putting my shop. So this is where I'm hoping to put my shop, up in here. And what my shop will consist of would be 2 shipping containers. I'd have 1 shipping container go in this direction, and then the other shipping container go in this direction. And then I will build a roof to span the 2, and then the bulk of my shop would be in the middle. But I'm not exactly sure if this spot is gonna work for me. I've got to see if the delivery drivers can get up in here. So I've got to clear basically all of this out and here, and then back over here, and then my property goes just beyond those trees there. You can see that's town. I'm in the country, but I'm in the heart of the city. It's kind of a crazy place. Pretty cool though. So this is spot 1 that I'm hoping to put this shop. I'll show you option number 2. And the reason I'm not 100% sure on those, or on the first option, is they have to have 120 straight line feet to deliver the containers. So option 2 is going to be just right over here next to the barn. It would give them a straight line shot coming from the road all the way back. So this would be option number 2 here. This would be a little bit easier for me to clear. It's further away from the house. So that's the only negative. But this would be a lot easier to clear, and again, give them a straight line shot. So you can see I've just cut up to about this point. So I'd just clear all this out. And then I would just run the 2 containers parallel to one another, and then span the roof system over the top of those. Anyway, that's where I'm hoping to put my shop. I'll show you the rest of the property here. It's my driveway. Again, these are all just flowers. These are wildflowers that a lot of the tenant farmers come and use. If you've ever seen somebody selling flowers on the road, see, there are a lot of wildflowers just growing up in here. But if you've ever seen anybody selling flowers on the road at a gas station, stuff like that, that's what this property is. So that's the barn that I showed you. There's another barn back over here. And these are both utilized by the farmers. I maintain just on the fringe for them so things don't get out of control. This is what I use personally for myself and my family. But up in here, that's all for the farmers. The property goes back over to these trees over here. This is another access road. I just maintain, again, just a little bit of buffer for the farmers. So they got a place to park their vehicles and their equipment and stuff like that. So this is kind of an unimproved road that I just kind of mow the strip in the middle and then a little bit off to the side. This is the main road into the property. It's an old well, looking to put in a new well, but this is typically what you're going to see on the property. A lot of these flowers have just been planted within the last week. Pretty cool property though. And there's all those wildflowers that just kind of grow everywhere. But the property goes all the way up to where you see the cars driving right there. And again, this is 10.5 acres that they use for farming. And then I use the remaining 3.5 for myself and my family. But it's just farming. Again, I maintain some of this on the side for them so they can park, use their equipment, like I said. A lot of this over here is just open, unused land. It is for tenant farming, but it's not currently being used right now. I could come over and do something with this if I wanted to, but I don't really see the need. It's a lot to maintain 3.5 acres. I don't need more. But this is, again, this is a lot of, well, this is all that you see on here. It's organic flower farming. Kind of cool to see them out here working. It's a lot of open land, a lot of privacy. This property is going to allow me to do a lot of things, so it'd be really cool for putting out videos and content. There's going to be a lot to see out here. I got to maintain the gate. I've got to bring my garbage out here because on 14 acres, Waste Management does not want to drive all the way down to my house to come get my garbage. So I've got a trailer. I got on a junk job and then I hook it up to my truck, put all 3 of my garbage cans on it and wheel it out to the corner every Friday. But basically over to that tree line right there is my property. And then way back to that tree line back there. But again, that's 10.5 acres that is for tenant farming right there. I'll walk you back to the property and we'll close this video out. But That's the new digs. This is where I've landed. Happy to be here. It's gonna be a lot of fun hanging out, making videos, and just enjoying the country lifestyle in the middle of the city. Hey, thanks for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed that tour around the new digs. You're all caught up. You know what's going on in my world now. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a pretty cool property. There's a lot of stuff that can be done here. Hopefully I can get my container set up right back here, and I can get some typical content out for you guys, content that you guys are used to. But I've got a new piece of power equipment, like I mentioned. I'm going to get that pulled out of the trailer. It's sitting in the trailer right now, so I'm going to get that, probably look for that on a video here, I don't know, next couple days or so. And then I've got a couple other videos that are planned so I can get my shop up and running, and I'll probably film me clearing out this land back here, putting down a either a concrete base, and not a poured concrete base, but a crushed concrete base, or gravel base for the containers, and just kind of walk you through that process. So anyway, a lot of stuff coming up, a lot of new videos coming up, but thanks again for joining me. I'll catch you on the next video.